in a funk. They're trying to figure things out, but honestly, they've had no answers for what opponents are throwing at them. The good news, though, they have a chance to turn things around here tonight.
Right wing. Back to Jones. Vassell outside. The three ball. Now Pirtle. Back to Jones. Pass to Pirtle. Outside Johnson. 5 on the clock. Counted from distance. Hey, a real treat in store for us tonight, folks. We get to see two teams with some of the best young talent in the NBA, Grant.
I mean, you said it best. I mean, these teams and their players, they have a lot of runway in front of them. So you get a glimpse of the league's future here. With the wealth of potential on both sides, these are teams that figure to be contenders for years to come.
The young buck, Stewart, powering it through.
Pass to Johnson. It's stolen by Bogdanovich. Hayes with it. Looking at his numbers, currently he's averaging around 9 points a game. And the shot's good.
Just finding room to go to work inside. Ivy really relies on his physical abilities to get a close-range shot.
Vassell's shot is good.
Rock-solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants. I'm not sure what happened on that play. May have relaxed a little bit once he got to the rim.
Pass to Sohan. Back to Vassell. Right side Johnson. Three-pointer. The shot no good. And Detroit will go the other way with it. They come into this one following the loss to Atlanta.
And it was an awful game defensively. They lost the individual matchups, and the help was slow to rotate.
Point blank, this is a bad combination. If you're looking to get stops, that's not the way.
One thing to keep in mind with Marvin Bagley III, he's still so young.
It seems like he's been around forever, BA, but he was just 19 when he was drafted, the second overall pick in 2018. His averages are great when he plays, so I think we got to give the young fella a little bit of time. Drafted in 2011, Bojan Bogdanović didn't make his NBA debut until 2014. Decided to stay in Europe to continue to improve his game.
Outside Jones. Pass to Johnson. Pirtle up top. Back to Johnson. 14 feet away. The rebound by Bogdanovich. And Bojan with that great career abroad. Entered the NBA at age 25.
I think it was a great move for Bogdanovich. Not everyone is ready at a young age. He worked on his game and his body. Came into the NBA ready to contribute.
Another shot. And it's good on the layup. Stewart's gotten his second bucket.
And his teammates appreciate the unselfishness. Bogdanovich willing to get it to his open guys.
The three is up. Oh, he missed it, making him 1 for 2 now. San Antonio trailing here. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
You know what, though? They keep calling his number despite the difficult quarter he's had.
Ivy's shot is off. Deflects the pass. And that'll be San Antonio's ball as it goes out of bounds. Spurs able to keep the possession.
Almost had the steal. You have to love the pressure defense.
Fantastic anticipation. He has active hands. Even though he doesn't come away with the turnover, he's disrupting their offensive flow.
Now here's Jones. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. .41 seconds left now in the first quarter. Here's Bagley. That one goes in.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets here.
Pass to Sohan. Here's Vassell. And once again, off the mark by San Antonio. And here's Detroit. They're on a 13-3 run. And finished off by Stewart.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
It's a backbreaker for your defense, giving up easy buckets like that. Effort play, pursuing the basketball. Love how he puts in the work.
Personal foul.
That one misses for Pirtle.
What you love about Jakob Pirtle is his size. A 7-footer who plays hard on both ends of the floor.
And that does it for the first quarter.
15.
And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going so far for Detroit.
Establishing a paint presence early in the game, it really helps and pays big dividends down the line because it frees up your perimeter.
And another thing, they found the open man. Really playing unselfish basketball, moving the ball around there on the perimeter.
Pass to Johnson. There's the double with Bogdanovich. They get the rebound. Vassell, right side. And here's Collins for three. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Great pass from Devin. He's all about doing what's best for the team. A lottery pick in the 2020 draft, Devin Vassell has seen increased minutes, and it's led to contributions on both ends of the court.
Now here's Vassell, hovering around 19.5 points a game. His scoring has been huge for them.
In this first half, he has really fallen in love with the three. So far, not paying dividends.
Just great work cashing in on the fast break.
Great job of reading the floor, got to the rim, and made a play.
Vassell can't get it to go. You know, talking about Devin Vassell, what stands out to you about his defense, Smitty?
B.A., it's his length and instincts. Vassell prides himself on being disruptive, and on top of being a solid on-ball defender, he's an absolute pest off the ball.
They're running. Pushing it up now. And finished off by Stewart.
Watching Hayes, he keeps his eyes up, always looking for a better shot, either for himself or his teammates.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over.
Let's give it up for your Spurs Hype Squad.
Outside Johnson. Pass to Roby. Noel with the rebound. Just about at the halfway point of the season. Plenty of games left to watch and so many different ways to watch.
BA, how about this? I can watch any game in the league right now on my phone. That's just unreal. I just love what the NBA has done, making the game accessible anywhere.
And they'll keep possession. Vassell's shot is good. Boy, we're seeing inspired play out of them.
And that's certainly reflected in the score.
Here's Ivy. Here's Noel. Pass to Stewart. And he's going to the line for two. The official. Saw contact while he was going up.
It's been so fun to watch the growth of Isaiah Stewart. This is a big man who continues to show impressive strides.
And Stewart has quickly become a valuable player in this team's rotation.
BA, I like his hustle on both ends of the floor, and he gets after it on the glass. This guy wants to keep getting more minutes and have more responsibility.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
The Pistons on offense. And going against San Antonio, their first meeting of the year.
Not exactly the biggest game on the season schedule, but both teams are capable of flashing serious potential.
You know what? Every win counts in this league, and both of these teams want every victory they can get.
Here's Johnson. Got it. 2 for 5 now.
I love that play from Keldon. Taking it at the bucket and being aggressive.
Detroit calls timeout.
Makes some noise for the Spurs Hype Squad.
And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Bagley sets a screen. Inside. Oh, the big finish by Bagley.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, BA.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. Pass to Sohan. It's not going to go for him. Ooh, good D by Bagley.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, guys, the Pistons focusing on improving their scoring. Coach Dwayne Casey said, quote, "This is an offensive league. In today's game, you've got to be able to shoot the three because you can't make enough twos to win. It's tough to defend the three, so you've got to keep that scoreboard moving." Back to you.
Floor spacing at a premium, Allie. Thank you.
Great recognition by Pirtle, slicing through the defense in these pick-and-roll sets.
To the middle. Bay. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. That's on Jakob Pirtle. And Sadiq Bey, a 3-and-D wing. And he has the strength to play up at the power forward spot, Grant.
You know, B.A., that power forward spot might be his best position. Not the quick twitch type of athlete, but great physicality for a perimeter player.
They get it back. Here's Vassell. Sohan controls the rebound and the putback.
And a big part of their offensive success right now is the ability to create second chance opportunities.
Here's Bagley. Here's Duran. Hurdle with some nice D. On the wing, Vassell. 5 points in the game. Picked by Pirtle. 2 on the clock. And he sinks the layup. Pirtle's gotten 4 this quarter.
He's a consistent finisher close to the bucket. Pirtle's got great hands.
Yeah, not a smart move on that pass. Hopefully he'll learn from that.
It's good! It's good at the buzzer! Wow!
And credit him for understanding the situation and coming through.
That is situational basketball. It takes a good understanding and good execution.
And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. The Pistons leading. Outside Burks. Bay outside. And the 3 off target.
The defense got lucky there. That's one you expect him to drain.
Outside Richardson. No good on the 3. And Detroit has possession. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Count it, good. And the Pistons lead by 9.
This is where Killian Hayes is most effective. He has the size to be a factor in the paint.
Back to Richardson. Just 5 to shoot. Over to the left wing. The kick out to Johnson. No good from outside.
This Spurs franchise, one of the most storied in the sport, really trying to get back to their winning ways.
Bogdanovich, that's good.
We know Bogdanovich likes this shot. He seems very sure of himself shooting from the corner.
Out to the right wing. Well, Smitty, how about the Spurs here? A short playoff drought the last few seasons.
They've only missed the playoffs 7 times since coming to San Antonio, BA, including the last 3 years in a row. This fan base isn't used to these types of seasons.
And when you think of the time Johnson spent with the U.S. team, I mean, the coaches and players he was around, absolutely huge for this young player and his development.
Johnson was part of that U.S. team that played in 2021. Yeah, what a great experience, Grant.
Oh, B.A., I mean, I can speak in great detail how much you can gain playing for the U.S. team. Johnson continued to grow as a player after that summer and was a great addition to that team as well.
And so it's San Antonio with it, following the score by Detroit. Connects from downtown. McDermott's got himself on the board with a 3 there.
Now, Doug McDermott is best known for that, a sharp shooting big from the outside.
Here's Ivy. Give him 8 points now. Bogdanovich, no good. Outside Johnson. Pass to McDermott. There's the 3. Sinks it from distance. McDermott's got 6 here in the quarter.
Doug McDermott is a very good catch-and-shoot basketball player.
Hayes attacking. Misses from short range. San Antonio trailing here. McDermott outside. Johnson with it. With the crossover. Back to McDermott. Puts it up from 17. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Stewart. Timeout called, the Spurs. And as the coaches draw up their strategies, the players staying hydrated with some Gatorade. That's key to keeping them at their best all the way up to the buzzer.
It really is. And every one of those players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
You know, Grant, sometimes with certain flagrant fouls, you'll hear people say it was a dirty play, but not a dirty player. But when does it become both?
Well, we all understand, B.A., dirty plays aren't good for the game, but sometimes a flagrant foul will happen. A lot of times, though, you have to factor in a pattern of behavior. I really believe players who have a history of being called for a lot of flagrant fouls plays a big role in how it's perceived.
Now here's McDermott. He's got 6. Here's Vassell. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
This is anyone's game now, and they have the momentum.
What I like during this run, they paid incredible attention to the details at both ends. That needs to continue.
Here's Bagley. Taking a look at his numbers, averaging about 11 a game. Hey, shot's good.
And they keep attacking from the three-point range here in the second half.
On the wing, McDermott. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. And here's Detroit to the wing, right side. Low block shot. And he tries it off the glass, but it's no good. A chance to go 2 for 1.
And you really must play this just right.
Oh, wasted no time on that one. Vassell's got 10 points in the game.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
Now here's Hayes. He's got 5. Pass to Bagley. Back to Hayes. No good off the back of the rim.
Good shot, gone bad. Gotta finish there.
On the wing, McDermott. On the wing, McDermott. This for the tie! We're at the end of the third quarter, and we've still got a close one. Pistons ahead, up 3. We'll get right back to the action when we return. Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. Here's Jones. Pass to Vassell. Here's Bates-Diop. Vassell outside. Clock at 6. Spurs need to get one up here. Bates-Diop can't get it to go. The Pistons leading. And here's Bogdanovich. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. Well, Grant, looking at the career of Bojan Bogdanovich, he's been so steady.
Yes, he has, B.A. He's really Mr. Consistency. Always averages double figures, always shoots it well from 3. Bojan can play the 3 or the 4, someone you can really rely on as a teammate. And that's surprising. He's usually automatic at the free throw line. And they keep on figuring out ways to force the rock inside and convert.
Over to the wing. Here's Ivy. Pass to Bogdanovich. Three-pointer off the mark. After having trailed for a while, they could retake the lead.
Nice effort to battle back and put themselves in this position. And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
This is a close-knit group. They feed off one another's energy.
San Antonio leading. And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half of this fourth quarter. On target from range.
There are no easy comebacks, but they really had to dig deep for this one.
Tremendous composure on display. When they were down big, they did not panic. They just stuck with the game plan.
Detroit calls timeout. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Guys, over that last break, I listened to Dwayne Casey address the team. He told his players he expects more from them at the line, saying, quote, keep drawing fouls, keep getting to the stripe. But when you do, you got to make it count. Not looking to give those freebies away. Back to you.
Okay, thank you, Allie. Back to Joseph. To the paint. Here's Bagley. Banked it in off the glass.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game, and that one was easy.
And I don't think he expected to get that good of a look. Poor communication defensively.
Out to the right wing. From deep, Johnson. To the right side. McDermott from outside. Buries it from 3. And the Spurs lead by 5.
And when it comes to the 3, they've been really dialed in here in the second half.
Pass to Ivy. Outside Bogdanovich. To the left wing. Lets the 3 fly. Here's Bagley. And a good offensive board, and he gets the bucket. Bagley's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Have to take care of the defensive boards better than that.
Reason why, lack of focus, lack of communication, which led to second chance points.
Now here's Johnson. Down low. Here's Pirtle. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in.
Just tremendous shooting from Pirtle. Love how he's not afraid of taking these kinds of shots.
Detroit calls timeout. They trail by 5. 1:52 left in the game. Both teams deciding to change it up. Pass to Hayes. Here's Ivy. Now Stewart. He's locked in. Drains his 5th shot in as many attempts.
Isaiah Stewart's confidence has to be off the chain. He knows he can drain big shots.
To the inside. Zohan. Oh, a big finish with a one-handed jam.
That right there, a huge basket from Sohan, showing absolute fearlessness in the clutch. I understand why he took the shot. They need the points, but that's just not a good look.
They double him with Bagley. On the wing, Vassell. There's the steal. Out to the wing. Sohan with a rebound. And it's the Spurs ball. They're on a 14-6 run. On the wing, Jones. Down low. Pirtle. Pass to Sohan. They double him with Bagley. 5 to shoot. To the paint. Here's Pirtle. Soft touch off the glass. And now a 7-point Spurs lead.
Really feels like they're in control. They've got a big lead with time dwindling.
Reason why they've tightened up the vice grip a little more each time up the floor. We'll see if they can close this one out.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now for the second.
And when you talk about Ivy, his explosiveness really stands out, especially when he's running the floor.
5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Sohan. They double him with Bagley. Outside Johnson. Takes the 3. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
It's called killer instinct. It's one thing to be close at the end. It's another to finish.
And so it's San Antonio easily grabbing this one. This one was a fun